Power to the people. Power to the people. Obviously, I just watched the England match against Bulgaria. They got smoked like 6-0. Like they probably had like one shot on goal. If you saw the match, you saw it. But England cleaned up. Like they could take bare touches on the ball. Like Bulgaria were just they just got mopped. You know what I mean? But speaking about mopped, they were trying to get at the mopped head. What's his name? Tyrone Miggs. Yeah, trying to get at Tyrone Miggs, saying holy racist chant and all these things, and to Sterling and you know the black players on the team. Like it's always they're trying to chant and do this monkey thing against the black people. Why? Like why? If you're gonna do it, because according to books and studies, they say like beings, the race come from monkeys and whatnot. But my point is, if it's a chant that's a general chant, like say like when everyone goes boo boo boo, like when you're playing a team, and you boo against your opponent, that's normal. Like that's acceptable in football, innit? That's okay. Or sporting events because you're trying to put them off, innit? That's okay. So just like how that's normal, you could boo against anyone no matter what colour they are. But if you're gonna then come with this like monkey chant going and doing all the armpit thing and all that, if you're gonna do it for say black people, you should then do it for white people. Or if there were yellow people or all the colours in the rainbow, furthermore, you need to be doing it for them people as well. You need to stick to that. Then that's if you're then gonna say that we're all monkeys. But then obviously they're coming with in a disrespectful way and making it seem like like black people are not even humans in the first place. Like you're something else. You're an animal. Even though these same people that are booing, they eat, sleep, and shit just like us, talk just like us, even though it might be another language. Shit, my lighting's getting a bit bad. But yeah, so I just wanted to big up UEFA and you know drawing the line with putting a couple sanctions in place. Like that was a big change. Like that was like one of them Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey sort of changes that just happened there in football. It's taken a while, but it's happened, isn't it? Obviously, it won't make a drastic effect straight away, but it's put a dent in the psyche. You know what I mean? Like it's done something. It's shaken up something. Like that's gonna be in the tabloids and the newspapers, the blogs and the vlogs and all that to be in the next couple of weeks. So people are gonna become aware. It's not necessarily gonna stop racism, I would say, but at least be a step in that direction. If it was to stop it, you got to start saying stuff like say like how in England, if someone gets caught carrying a knife, they can go to jail for like 5 years. You got to be like, right, if someone's being racist, they can go to jail for 6 months, a year. Like I'll be that sort of president or prime minister if I was in position, because it'll be like, yeah, everyone should just be equal. It's like if someone was like purple or yellow or orange or, as I said, all them colours in the rainbow and they're playing football, all we're here to do is talk about is football. We're watching football get displayed. If they're an opponent, yeah, we boo them. We try to put them off because that's what you do, innit? If it's your team, yeah, you try to cheer them on. But then if it was then to be the norm thing to be a monkey chant, then yeah, do it with every single color, no matter what. Don't just do it for just the black people alone. Then you should do it for everyone. Then if it was to be a normal like boo sort of thing to put someone off, and not in the way or what it's being used or what it's been being used over the last how many years, because it's football. Football is the thing that allows you to brings everyone together. Where you be on the pitch when I'm playing 11 aside, and there's a man from some next country, say in Africa or somewhere in Europe or Asia. I can't even understand what he's saying, but we're talking with our feet. We're using body language. Football is that sort of language. It brings everyone together. It's not meant to separate no one. meant to unite all the races and all the other, say, continents and places around the world together. So this separation thing is dead. But yeah, big up the England team. 6-0 on to the next one. Let's get that point. Let's get into the Euros. And yeah, let's further this dent into a new way of thinking. And as we know, we're all habitual creatures, so things can change over time as we keep on letting them know that, yeah, that is wrong, innit? Because they've obviously got that thought that's come from years ago, from back in the, say, slavery days, that, yeah, that these people are monkeys and they are, like, they are low, like they're something special. Like, how dare they do well, basically. That's the sort of, that's how I see it. So it's like it's not normal. Like, oh yeah, you gotta stop him. Like, he's black. Like, he shouldn't be going that far. Like, he just shouldn't. Like, he's not worthy. Where it's not even to do with color in the first place. It's just to do with, this is a hard-working individual. They've done X, Y, and Z. They've got themselves into this position to look after themselves. Whether that's, say, we're talking about obviously the black players in the team, say Rashford, the Donny from Bournemouth, Wilson, what's his name, Tyrone Mings, whatever his name is. All I know him as the mophead Duke. And a man like Sterling. So yeah, let it just be football. Anyway, peace and love. I'm done. 1.